Today on the Topic Show, Vivek video on the removal of former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy goes viral. Chris Christie goes viral for noting Trump's legal fees. Bungie Video Game is roasted for using their Latinx pronouns on the Twitter. Starbucks is closing 7 stores in San Francisco. Oh wow, who could have called that? Well, anyone with a modicum of intelligence, actually. McDonald's and Wendy's both win advertising lawsuit around products looking better in ads than they are in the real world. Popeyes overtakes KFC to become the number 2 chicken restaurant in the USA. A startup wants to make beanless coffees in the name of decreasing environmental impact, and Clorox confirms the fiscal impact behind their cybersecurity attack. All of that and much more on The Topping Show. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of Topping Show is sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice a day. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, you see that's a joke. If you're an IT leader or business owner, need a little assistance, you can reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Also, we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. Now going out to the business part of the podcast, you have McDonald's and Wendy's both winning a lawsuit around their advertisements so they can still run the ads that exaggerate their hamburgers. Now, this specifically is around their burgers looking meatier and juicier than they really are, and a federal court actually dismissed the lawsuit against the 2 fast food chains. Now, it looks like that's the number of food litigations coming from 2020, 2023, targeting companies including McDonald's and Wendy's, but also companies such as Burger King, Taco Bell, as well as Arby's. And the judge pointed out to the disclaimers of the websites, clearly saying it is not that good. And simply put, that is probably their legal way out. It's a pretty good catch-all. Similar to if you just go to a grocery store and you see a box of, what do they see? What do people, kind of a sugar grain do people buy these days? Maybe mini Wheaties. I know that was a thing back in the day. People would buy mini Wheaties. If you look at the very small font, the little disclaimer says, enlarged and enhanced to show texture or some silly thing like that. And this is basically the same thing, saying, yeah, we all know it's not really that good. It's enhanced to show a product that doesn't really exist, unless I would suspect a real product made to the actual specifications you see in the advertisements, it probably cost maybe 3 times as much. It'd be fascinating to see how much the actual cost breakdown would be, but the judge basically said, yeah, we all know, here's a nice disclaimer. And at the end of the day, we all know it's not really that good, and it's just marketing, unfortunately. So, not too surprised because of that little disclaimer, they are able to continue to run those advertisements. But of course, if you go to an actual establishment, do not be surprised when you see the menu on the board and go, wow, that's a nice, juicy McWhopper Apple Banana Falcon, what do they call it these days? And then you see it and you go, oh, wait, it's, this is not that. And it's like, well, yeah. That's kind of the point. But it'll be interesting. Let me know, are you surprised that this actually got shot down by the court? Are you surprised actually that there's a difference between the advertisement and the real product? Even when I was a kid, we would joke with each other because we would see the differences between even just the menus inside the restaurant on the big screen behind the cashier. We would joke about how the differences between the French fries not being the same size or texture, or the hamburgers having less ham and less burgers. Let me know in the comments, what was your experience with this particular subject? It'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. I really appreciate your support. Trying to get to 4,000 subscribers, so if you could take a minute and click that button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, don't forget, Topping Technologies is giving away a free 37mm AR-15 flare launcher with every $37,000 purchase or more. Go to toppingtechnologies.com to see additional details. Also, the feedback in the comments, I greatly appreciate it, even if it's harsh. I appreciate the critique to try to make the show better and better, including things that's starting to work on my enunciation, work on my stuttering, and if you can click that like button, also helps out the channel as well. Lastly, also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.